Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sentinel Sports Extra, Cleveland Cavaliers post-game report. Tonight, we have great news here from Rocket Arena as the Cavaliers blew out the Lakers tonight. 129-99. You could read my article on LakeCountySentinel.com. We cover every home game, so you can read about it. But the Cavs, they led by 2 at halftime, and then in the second half, they just blew the Lakers out. I think there was 4 minutes left in the game where Lakers coach J.J. Redick, he basically gave up. At that point, the crowd was chanting for Bronny James to come in the game. So he put him in, and he scored 8 points. He had 2 3-pointers and a layup. And I'll tell you what, or actually a dunk. And I'll tell you what, the crowd went nuts when he scored. You would have thought he was a Cavalier. And so they supported the hometown kid. He was born here. He grew up here. So it was great to see the crowd. The Cavs played a tribute video for LeBron James at the first time out, and I thought it. I wasn't sure, so I looked at Jimmy Watkins of the Plain Dealer Cleveland.com sitting next to me, and we both agreed that Bronny was emotional, or LeBron was emotional. LeBron was he was crying during the tribute video. It talked about his time here, talked about the championship, and he was emotional. He was emotional tonight like I've not seen him. So I don't know, is this it? Is this the last time he plays here? Is this the last time he plays here as an opponent? There's a lot of rumors swirling that he's going to come back next year. Some people think he might get traded back here at the deadline. I don't think that happens because I think the Cavs would have to give up too much. And if you could just wait until next year, do that. Don't give up everything to get him back when it's only going to probably be a year. So, but he was emotional tonight. And so the final numbers, Cavs won 29-99. Mitchell had 25. Jalen Tyson had 20. DeAndre Hunter, also known as DJ Hunter, had 19. Jarrett Allen had 16 and 9 rebounds. The Cavs did out-rebound the Lakers 46-36. A big factor in the game in the second half was the Lakers turned the ball over 10 times, resulting in 17 Cavs points. That's huge. And so for the Lakers, Luka Doncic had 29. LeBron had 11, only 11. Bronny had 8, including 2 threes. It was great when Bronny hit his second 3. The crowd started chanting MVP. So that was a funny moment, and it was also the PA guy here at Rocket Arena. I like that he announces him as LeBron James Jr. I like that, and because that's what he is. His nickname's Bronny, but he is LeBron James Jr. And I like that he announces him as that. But so now the Cavs will head out on the West Coast, 11-day, 5-game road trip. First stop will be in Phoenix on Friday, 9:00. The Cavs did beat the Suns 129-113 on New Year's Eve. The Suns are 28-19. They're 15-16 at home, though. Well, actually, they're 15-6 at home. I'm sorry. Yeah, I screwed that up earlier. They're 15-6 at home. Then after that, Sunday, they go to Portland, 9:00, face the Trailblazers. They're 23-25. They are 13-11 at home. They will. They beat the Cavs 122-10 in November, I believe it was. So that was not a good loss for the Cavs. Then the Cavs will go to Los Angeles to play the Clippers on February 4th. They beat the Clippers November 23rd in Cleveland, 120-105. The Clippers are 22-24 and 13-9 at home at the Intuit Center. And February 7th, the Cavs will travel to Sacramento to play the Kings. The Kings are 12-36, 9-16 at home. Cavs beat them last Friday, 123-118 at Rocket Arena. And the road trip will wrap up February 9th in Denver at Ball Arena. The Nuggets are 31-16, 12-9 at home. The Cavs beat the Nuggets on January 2nd, 113-108 at Rocket Arena. But the Nuggets were very shorthanded that night. They were without Jokic, and they were without Aaron. I can't remember his last name. Aaron Gordon. So they were shorthanded that night. So, but it should be a good. The road trip? It's not going to be easy. There should be good games. The Cavs head out there on a 5-game winning streak. Let's not think they're going to come home on a 10-game winning streak, because the West Coast is hard. The West Coast is hard. And the Cavs have struggled in Sacramento, believe it or not. And they've struggled in Portland. So it'll be, if they could have a 3-2 road trip, I think that would be very successful. So we won't be back with you here for a while. I think the next home game is I'm pretty sure next home game is in 13 days. Let me look this up. Let me look and see. The next home game for the Cavs is on, February 11th, my sister's birthday. February 11th, the Cavaliers will entertain the Wizards. And let's remember, though, the first game back from a long road trip, too, it's almost like you're still on the road. So that should be a good game that night. I wouldn't expect them to blow the Wizards out. So, but Cavs 29-20, they're looking good. They could come home from the road trip, the second seed in the East. So have a good night, everybody. We'll see you in a little while. I'll see you on my if you watch soap operas, I'll see you on my soap opera recap show on Friday afternoon at 3. If you don't, I will see you next Tuesday on my Cleveland Two Guys Talk Sports show, when we'll talk about the Cavs, the Guardians, and the Browns. So have a good night, everybody, and try to stay warm.